Are we men the problem? Because I don't necessarily see any strong, independent, unemployed dad's princess talk about these topics. Drop a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, because ladies and gentlemen, let me take you down some trip, because skill-based matchmaking is trending on the internet. We have a dev, okay? He pieced out from Activision. He was doing helicopters with his bully, but one day he decided to no longer do helicopters. Bruh. He pieced out. He was making benches with. He blew the entire lid of Activision, started talking about skill-based matchmaking publicly. There's a video on that as well, which I will link you during the video, so I got you. And on top, we have a movie to catch, ladies and gentlemen. But guess what? It doesn't stop here. DrDisrespect is engaging, says like, go get a life if you think skill-based matchmaking belongs in pub lobbies. Then we got Blame Truth, says like, if you support skill-based matchmaking, you have no friends. He's just basically challenging every Timmy with no thumbs out there. He's just challenging everyone. But let's keep a $150, right? These are the YouTubers that are considered to be toxic and problematic. They are on the hit list of Activision, on top of Forbes list, okay? Let me just keep a $150, right? But I want to also talk about this, because this YouTuber is considered some of the most positive YouTuber, positive influencer, okay? Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? Wildcat. He says that algorithms run the universe, man. Modern Warfare 2 is not a video game. It's an algorithm designed to capture as much human attention as possible and convert it into dollars. How long before we have movies, TV shows that are created by algorithms to maximize viewership? Maybe we do already. Damn. And this is where like people just going in, people are rushing in, people are actually talking about this matter, because you know, Activision recently, there's a movie that I want to show you as well. We're gonna get into it, because Activision has been inviting out a lot of really strong and independent YouTubers recently. They recently invited out like that chick, I'm forgetting her name, right? Maybe Natasha. Yeah, Natasha. She was invited out by Activision to play Modern Warfare 2, and guess what? She never said anything about Call of Duty. Bruh. She was talking about, hey, the food was good, the hotel was good. Oh my god, guys, I went to Santa Monica Pier.
They paid for everything.
Slay Queen. Damn, man. And this kind of leads me to believe, are men the problem? Is toxic masculinity real? Are we the ones that always creates problems? I guess, ladies and gentlemen, I know you want to say wrong, but I'm pretty certain that the skill-based matchmaking was also created by men at Activision, and everybody's just going at it. It's trending online, and I want to play this video from the homie 402 Thunder. Drop a thumbs up if skill-based matchmaking shouldn't be in the game. Dislike the video if skill-based matchmaking should be in the game. We're gonna talk about where it should be, where it should not be. Let's check it out.
You guys remember that perk Bling? Yeah, you can load up your gun with extra attachments, make it more powerful. So why is putting more attachments on your gun making it worse? Is that just a bug? Or is that like a design plan? Because I believe it.
Correct. That's a design. That's a design.
Because Infinity Ward has done so many stupid things with COD, I would actually believe that they designed the game to have more attachments on a weapon, make the weapon worse. Because they've done so many stupid things. I mean, why not, right? Bruh. But there's one thing we have to keep.
Yo, did my boy really play that? Bruh. One more time.
People, we are still in the beta phase. I think by this time next year, because we're gonna have this game for 2 years, I think by this time next year, this game gonna be completely different. Hopefully for the better. I have hope that this game is only going to get better, because usually CODs just get better the longer they're out.
I think these are facts, right? Because I remember when Modern Warfare 19 came out, it was good, but the skill-based matchmaking was so thick. I mean, God damn, man, it was so thick, and that I was just not enjoying it whatsoever. But recently I went back to Modern Warfare 19. Seems like that I have learned and adapt, and I'm actually like enjoying that game. I did enjoy that game. I also enjoy Modern Warfare 2 gameplay. I feel like it's much better. Invasion is by far the best mode in the game. I'll tell you what, man, it's by far the best mode.
At least we have some kind of hope. I don't think this game is that terrible. It just suffers from a lot of inconsistencies right now. My two biggest beefs with this game is the matchmaking. The skill-based matchmaking, fellas, you hear me rant about this every year. No surprise. The skill-based matchmaking in this game is thick as hell, fellas.
Thick as heel, strong as heel.
Meg the Stallion thick. Like Oprah thick. Lizzo thick.
Astaghfirullah, bro. Like, that's haram, brother. That's haram. But listen, man, I have really noticed this, man. Show me one female that is complaining about Modern Warfare 2. You just can't. You just can't. I know most of you are like, wrong, but I personally have not seen it, okay? Now, I'm not trying to pull this card where, hey, man, I have not seen Japan, so that means Japan don't exist. Nah, man, there's probably like at least some females that are actually talking about it, but I have yet to see any female complain about it on the likes of the men. Is it the men's fault? I'm convinced, ladies and gentlemen, I'm convinced that we men, we are the problem. Toxic masculinity is real.
Liz, this is how thick the matchmaking is. And it's suffocating, bro. It makes the game not fun. And I mean, I remember when free-for-all used to be the chillest game mode ever. I could go into a free-for-all and not even try and drop a 30 and 5.
Wrong is what the Infinity War devs would like to say.
Yeah, but over here, as you see my shotgun get another hit marker at point-blank range. This ain't the MW 2019 shotgun, fellas.
Nope.
This shotgun, the shotguns in Modern Warfare 2019, I used to make the other people rage. The shotguns in this game, son, they make me rage. I don't know if you guys saw the video I just uploaded over to my second.
I mean, that's karma, ladies and gentlemen. That is indeed karma. Like, personally, I don't find any problems with that. But, I mean, damn, man. Damn, man. Can a brother get at least one new map for DMZ? One new map. Activision, try it out, man. Just try it out. It's a multi-billion-dollar company. $70 billion. And you're telling me 3 years, 3,000 devs couldn't make like a one new and unique and dedicated map for DMZ. That's the thing that I'm complaining about, man. But again, though, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, is any female complaining about that? Probably not. So are we men the problem? I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Come on, man. A little bit of a buff to the shot, especially 725. 725 is probably the worst shotgun in this game. I mean, my shotgun literally has to be pressed up against someone's anus for me to get a kill. And even that's not a guarantee. And I mean, I'm having trouble dropping people in free-for-all with the 725. Imagine if I was playing 6v6. I would forget it. I would never get no kind of feeds with that.
Yo, maybe, Thunder, I'm just gonna say this. Maybe you need a buttocks therapy. Maybe Activision should give all the Call of Duty players that buttocks therapy, and then it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be alright.
Guns trash. Right. Shotguns are garbage in this game, but you know the snipers put in work. Snipers are crazy. But anyway, other than the wildly inconsistent guns and the garbage shotguns, my biggest problem in this game is the matchmaking and the maps. And oh yeah, this new rank up system where I gotta use a bunch of different guns to rank up attachments on the guns that I want to use. Now, for me, I find this annoying, but some of you other guys have told me over on Twitter, you guys are like, nah, man, this is good. Now people can't use the same gun all the time.
Wrong.
They have to switch it up. And I guess that's true, so not everyone's using it.
Wrong.
That's wrong. Everybody's using the same weapons, bro. It's either the P90, the M16, or the LMG. That's it. There's no weapon variety, man. Everybody's using the same. Or maybe it's happening because of skill-based matchmaking. Because the thing with skill-based matchmaking is that once you play with M16, you're gonna be match-made with people that are also using the same weapon, the same class setup. You know what I'm saying? So it might just be that.
But once again, man, Infinity Ward forcing you guys to use guns you don't want to use. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta use what gun to unlock what attachment for what weapon? You know what I mean? It's just, it's not convenient, man. It's like, I want to use the guns I want to use. Like a Modern Warfare 2019. I mean, damn, son, I pretty much use the 725 and the R9 exclusively. What the hell was...
See what I was saying? See what I was saying, my guy? This is straight up karma, bruh. They coming to get your ass, bruh. This is how it works. You were the one, you were just rolling, right? You were spreading your wings like full on, man. You were flying way too hard, and now they're just clipping your wings, man. They're clipping your nuts, and thank God, man, they have nerfed the shotgun. I will forever be in the favor of that.
Let's get back to this, man. The skill-based matchmaking. Listen, every year I gotta talk about it.
Ow, now we're getting down to the main topic.
Free-for-all used to be the chillest playlist in the world, but now it's infested with like just alpha sweat, just dudes like me, dudes who are just tired of, you know, carrying scrubs in team deathmatch because of the carry-based matchmaking. They're like, because that's why I came to free-for-all. I'm like, yo, I'm tired of the matchmaking in COD. I'm just gonna go free-for-all where it's just me.
I personally feel like that skill-based matchmaking should be in the game. Listen to me, listen to the full thing, okay? It should be in the rank play, but normal public matches should be normal public matches, they should be completely random. Like if you agree, dislike if you disagree. I want to see like where you at with it, because I mean, damn, can public stay public? Can public be like normal, like how it used to be? Can a brother get like normal public, and can a brother also get skill-based matchmaking? I want that thick ass, not that kind of ass, like, not that kind of ass, but I want that thick ass skill-based matchmaking in ranked play. I feel like that skill-based matchmaking has a place in ranked play, but not in public lobbies.
So free-for-all is just like this. It's honestly probably the sweatiest playlist in Call of Duty. You don't believe me? Go into a free-for-all game. You will get annihilated. You'll feel like you never played COD before. It is the sweatiest playlist in this entire franchise, I think. And
I'll tell you this, when I play solo, my skill-based matchmaking is not thick. I feel like that I can actually compute, I can actually bear, I can actually play just fine. I also played free-for-all. I almost won that, but look, man, I'm like analyzing his gameplay. He's playing very tactically. He's playing very strongly. Looks like that he's very independent. Got that mind cheese. He got the shield up, using the SMGs, taking cover, making sure he's pre-aiming and whatnot. So to me, it feels like that. And skill-based matchmaking is basically your reflection, man. It is your reflection. It loves to have your clones, exact clones in your game. So if you're playing like this, you're gonna be matchmade with the same, and that's a problem, right? Like, do you really want to play like 24/7? I feel like sometimes I get it, okay? Sometimes you want to sweat, other times you also want to chill. Like, do you really want to play with the same?
It's just awful. It's unfortunate, but that's what skill-based matchmaking and carry-based matchmaking has done to Call of Duty. And skill-based matchmaking sucks, fellas. Any system that makes you play sweatier lobbies on worse connection the better you do is a system that should be doomed to fail, a system that we shouldn't tolerate. But it is tolerated because every year Call of Duty's the best-selling game ever. So, I mean, something's got to be working. Like I said, if it wasn't for you guys, I would never touch this game. But that's just me. And check out that score, fellas. 30-8. I mean,
I always see Thunder saying that, yo, man, if it wasn't for you fellas, I wouldn't be playing Call of Duty. Damn, man, that's kind of crazy. I don't know if I believe them.
Absolute amazing gameplay. Like I said, back in the day, I would have got a 30-8 and deleted it. Now I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait to upload this. This is incredible. Anyway, fellas,
one kill, one death.
What do you guys think about the skill-based matchmaking in COD? Like I said, I know a lot of you guys don't even play this anymore, but you just watch me suffer and find it amusing. Yeah, I'm still suffering on this game, fellas. It's not fun at all. Every game, I feel like I'm taking a damn calculus exam.
See what I'm saying? Like, look at my boy. Like, my guy, like, straight up. He's placing down the claymores. I have yet to use a claymore in the game. I personally, so far, I have not witnessed any claymores in my games. Because back in Modern Warfare 19, I remember complaining about a lot of people using the claymores. And 402 Thunder used to be the guy that would be like, yo, man, we should not have claymores, this and that. We should not be camping, this and that. And then at one point, he learned and he adapted, right? He grew. He learned, learning and growing, and I cannot blame him for that, right? But now it seems like that this old dog ain't got no new tricks, man. He needs to know the new tricks, because in Call of Duty Modern Camping Window of Warfare 2, it doesn't work like that. You need to adapt in another way, okay? I feel like that it's a lot more easier to rush in this game, but again, though, you gotta understand that the algorithms are really deciding what matches we play. The algorithm is really deciding over reality. So my reality is not a fact for you or 402 Thunder, right? Because the algorithm is showing me one thing, and based off of the algorithm experience that I'm having, I'm either enjoying the game or I'm either hating the game. And by the looks of it, he's hating the game and he's sharing his experience, which is very subjective. So you're either gonna look at this and you're like, nah, man, Thunder, you whack, or you're gonna be like, yo, Thunder, you preaching, son, you spitting the facts, you're spitting gospel out there. You know what I mean? Because I see his point. His points is very valid, but again, man, you're planting down those claymores, son. You're planting down those claymores.
It's just non-stop stress. I don't know what algorithm Infinity Ward and Activision's looking at that thinks this is good for player engagement. But, I mean, I gotta force myself to come on here and play, and I get paid to play this. And I gotta force myself to come on here. I couldn't even imagine coming on here and doing this for nothing. So I don't know what algorithms those people are looking.
My guy just closed the door as well, though.
Damn. But algorithms really do run the world, I guess. And I'm not the only one that thinks that. Check out my homie Wildcat.
Ow, Oh, we just covered this. Teacher, I caught him.
Algorithms run the universe, man. MW2 is not a video game. It's an algorithm designed to capture as much human attention as possible and convert it into dollars. I 100% agree with you, man. This is not a video game. This is a social experiment gone horribly wrong. Or, I guess if you look at Activision's bank account, horribly right for them. But you know what I'm saying?
Yo, you agree with Wildcat's statement? W if yes, L if not? Because the thing here is that it's true, man. The algorithm is really dictating our reality. There was a really good case study. There was a guy, right? He was trying to travel to Egypt, and there was a journalist that was trying to travel as well. So both of them sat together. Both of them they search of Egypt. So the journalist guy, he was looking at all the threads, I'm not even sure if I can say those words on YouTube, but you know, the explosion. Let's just say he was looking at stories of the real world, by the way, where explosions are happening. You know, some bad is happening in the world, right? When he Googled Egypt. The other guy, who was a traveler, he was seeing like beautiful sceneries. He was seeing places that he can visit. Google was suggesting him that, yo man, you gotta actually visit these places, okay? We think that this is gonna be a good place for you. Here's a nice little restaurant for you. Here's a nice little place that you can visit by yourself or maybe with your family. So two different people searching for the same thing and getting different results, and that is because of the algorithm. The algorithm is really deciding our reality. It is really giving us stuff based on our interests. This is why it's like really hard. This is why you see people with divided beliefs. This is why it's really hard to convince people. This is why it's really hard to have a conversation one-to-one, right? Because you have your sets of beliefs, which is perfectly fine. You know, you are a man of culture. I got my beliefs as well, but if we are trying to have a conversation, it's gonna be a little bit hard because the algorithm has sucked you in that rabbit hole so much, myself included, in that other hole, that we're just having a hard time having that conversation. I still feel like that we should be open to different ideas. We should still be welcoming different ideas, and as long as they are not like they're not about hurting other people. This is how we learn and grow. But the algorithm is crazy, and now it's actually getting in our video games. They're putting that.
Call of Duty's like cigarettes, man. People know it's not good for them, but they just can't stop. I mean, most of the people that play this game rage on it nonstop. Like, who's actually having a good time? Not that many. If people are being honest with themselves, most people that are done playing COD are like super frustrated and stressed out. You know what I mean? Like,
Modern Warfare 19 genuinely kind of made me play the game less and less, and Vanguard was just the last nail on the coffin. Okay, I kind of stopped playing, but I said it before, I'll say it again. I'm not gonna recommend anyone to buy Modern Warfare 2 or tell them to not buy, because it's your money, you do you. I'm in no place to actually make a recommendation or to make a recommendation of not buying, okay? Because everybody's different. The algorithm is really deciding it, and for now, okay, I'm really happy that the algorithm is picking some decent games for me. But when I play with my homies IRL, I just cannot play because the lobbies they get are some of the sweatiest lobbies. I cannot play with my friends, and this game has robbed me of having that joy. Activision has robbed me of playing with my friends and having fun. You ever heard that saying? Any game, every game, no matter how shiza that game is always fun with friends, but not Modern Warfare 2 for me. Modern Warfare 2 is some of the worst game to play with friends for me personally. But if I play solo, I put a podcast and I watch a YouTube video in the background. I love it. It's some of the best game ever. I love it. I'm having fun. I'm going around. I'm running around. I can play this mindlessly, especially Invasion. Invasion is by far the best mode in the game because you got bots and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But even 6v6 is decent when I play solo. For how long that will stay, I'm not sure. We'll see.
Back in the day, you used to jump on COD and be like, man, this is so much fun. Now, this game is nothing but a depression simulator, son. And for all the people in the comment section will be like, oh, stop complaining about skill-based matchmaking, Thunder. It's a competitive multiplayer.
You're wrong, man.
They even say it. It's a competitive multiplayer. That's why the skill-based matchmaking pubs. Well, you know what, fellas?
Damn.
How could it be competitive when there's no damn rewards, man? I agree with this dude Lanza right here on Twitter. Check this out. If you make the decision to label your game as competitive, then you must add all of the following. Skill-based matchmaking. We already know what's in the game. even though they won't talk about it.
Yeah.
But it's shady as hell, too, that they won't even talk about it.
Just like the government will not talk about the aliens, Activision will not talk about the skill-based matchmaking publicly.
And there's like a complete moratorium on it. Really shady. And, yeah, suspect as hell. But you gotta have skill-based matchmaking, and you need a ranking system, dedicated servers, and rank-based rewards. You can't just give us skill-based matchmaking on a P2P system with low player population, 0 rewards, and call it. I agree. Give us a true skill rating. You know what I'm saying? Give us rewards.
This is what I'm saying, man. They're gonna be having that rank play, right? Have someone that take a skill-based matchmaking ever in that rank play, Activision, and keep public like the way it was used to be, man. Try it out once. Try it out once, man. People gonna love it, man. But yes, I do agree that as humans, we'll never be satisfied. We will still find something to complain about. That's like human nature. And, but listen, I wanna actually hear your thoughts. Do you think complaining is bad? Do you think complaining is wrong? 1 if yes, 2 if not. I feel like that constructive complaining, this is why we call it this is why we call it constructive criticism. That is necessary. If nobody complains, the product will never get better. If somebody's complaining but in a constructive way, that's why you call it constructive criticism, not complaining. That's the only way we can get better.
Don't just hit us with sweaty ass lobbies, make us sweat to death for nothing? No reason at all? Give a true skill ranking in here or something, man. I mean, you guys should demand it. You guys who are still playing this game for nothing, demand it. Like, yo, stop making me sweat out here for free. Put me in a skill ranking and let me get some rewards out of this deal. I mean, the whole point of investing your time and energy into anything, a game, a sport.
I feel like that somebody in America needs to come up and make a new law for this one, bro. Just like how I'm in Canada, so we use maple dollars here. But just like how you guys got the First Amendment, just like how you got freedom of speech, which we all know that doesn't exist. That doesn't exist. But okay, it exists to some extent, right? Just like how we have those laws and, you know, stuff, things and places, we need to have a new law which makes it any American, okay, any and every American can actually say no to skill-based matchmaking, and they have to comply. They have to remove that from your game if you choose to not have it. They need to do that, man. COD, W, if you agree.
I mean, imagine doing something. I've been playing COD since 2007. That's like what, I don't know, over 10 years. Imagine doing something for
I've been playing Call of Duty since 2010 though.
For a decade and just getting worse at it because there's an algorithm that's punishing you for playing well, and you continue to do it. That don't make no sense. Imagine going to the gym, working out every day, and getting weaker. I mean, what kind of people?
I'm really glad that I accepted defeat. I'm really glad that I'm a defeated gamer, because I feel like that this is the way. Because I'm not the best player. I'm some of the worst player ever. I'm below average when it comes to Call of Duty because I rarely play it nowadays. I play like once in a blue moon, and if you're watching, this is my gameplay and my aim is like really off, bro. Like I wish somebody gave me like some wall hacks or something like that. I know. I'm not gonna cheat. It's fine. Like I don't need it. I'm just joking around. But you know what I mean, right? Like this is how bad I am. So I feel like this is the reason why skill-based matchmaking is actually working in my favor, man. I love it, man. I love it. I ain't got no complaints, but I have complaints about DMC. It needs to have a new map, and also we need more maps, more content. We need new maps. We also need less skill-based matchmaking because I want to play with my friends. Whenever I play with my friends, the skill-based matchmaking is really high, and we also need low skill-based matchmaking because there are people that are good at the game. There are people that don't deserve that, man. Drop a thumbs up, subscribe for me to take care of you, man.
So this whole algorithm, the skill-based matchmaking thing they got going on in Call of Duty, punishing players for doing well, makes no sense at all, man. It's they hide. They won't even let you see the lobby leaderboards. They hide all the stats. It's shady. It don't make any kind of sense.
We cannot even see our KD ratio because we do not wanna protect the news. We do not want their feelings to get hurt.
The matchmaking and the algorithm in Call of Duty is the wackest, most abusive thing I've ever seen in gaming. You guys shouldn't stand for it, man. But every year it's the best-selling COD. I don't get it. It's a crazy world we live in, people.
But ladies and gentlemen, recently a dev came out who quit from Activision and he exposed the entire Activision. Click on this video on the screen and I will see you right there. Don't miss.